Well, as summer draws near, so does the season of outdoor lunches, poolside lounging and long days spent at the beach, right, Lizzie? Mm-hmm. And while most remember to shield their skin with SPF, one area is routinely forgotten: the scalp.
Yeah, now two Adelaide friends have taken this issue into their own hands to make sure Aussies are getting the protection that they need. And joining us now are Nicola and Nicole, co-founders of By Nickel, to talk sun safety this summer. Morning to you, ladies. Now, thanks for your time this morning. Aussies, we've got the highest rate of melanoma in the world. It's in my family. I know.
I've had one, yeah.
Yeah. A lot of us are forgetting to protect our scalps though, aren't we?
Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, Australia does have the highest melanoma rates in the world. We have a really high UV index, and we do have an outdoor lifestyle, like you mentioned before. And it's super alarming to know that in 2024, 7.7% of all melanomas were actually found on the scalp and neck. Oh. So the scalp is often a really overlooked area when it comes to sun protection.
And I think lots of people would also just say, you know, wear a hat. So break it down for us. Why is actually applying SPF to the scalp so important?
So I guess, you know, we do talk about SPF all the time for the face and body, and we've been taught to slip, slop, slap, you know, slap on a hat. But, you know, that because the scalp is overlooked, sometimes we don't have a hat on us, or, you know, we forget to cover up. So it is important to protect the scalp directly, because melanoma is so much more dangerous. It is harder to see, and it is often later detected. You know, based on personal experiences that Nicole and I have had, we have seen firsthand, you know, how vulnerable the scalp is, which is shocking because it's the first thing that the sun touches the minute we leave the house.
Now, I guess most of us probably don't want to just rub sunscreen into our head though, because might be left with a bit of a greasy mess. So how do you best apply SPF to your scalp?
Yeah, so traditional sunscreens don't really work for the hair, unfortunately. And as you said, we don't really want oily roots or greasy hair. So we designed a product that was specifically designed for the scalp, one that was water-based, super easy to use, and something that we want to educate people about using in their everyday routine.
There you go. We're just watching you apply it at the moment. It was mesmerising with your beautiful mane. No, I understand, and you touched on it just briefly just then, but this is a really personal issue to both of you. What made you want to create a scalp SPF?
So Nicole and I did have a realisation that there is a lack of education around that SPF for the scalp piece. So Nicole's sister had a melanoma removed from her scalp, and I've had a melanoma scare also on my scalp. So it wasn't until then that we realised how overlooked an area the scalp actually was. So we created our brand with one simple goal, and that is to protect people from the sun. We want to make it our mission to educate Australians, and we can do so through products. So we've created one, as Nicole said, that combines that UV protection with added benefits. So you want to pick it up every day. And if we can just help a handful of people and, you know, prevent even one person from going through, you know, a traumatic experience, and we've done our job, you know.
Well, we've got some of it here. By Nickel. There we go. Thank you so much, guys. It is a wonderful idea. Like I said, I've had a melanoma. I got diagnosed in LA, and my dermatologist in LA said to me, oh, it's only ever Australians that I see with melanomas.
Yes.
And that really hit home. We are really a target. So important, ladies. Thank you for joining us on today.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.